If you've searched through Facebook and you just can't find a group that caters to the specific topic you have in mind, you can always create your own group. Anyone can create a group on Facebook, and one of the advantages of creating your own group is that you get to control it as the administrator. So you can decide who else can join and what content is acceptable in your group. From your home page, you'll find the Create Group link here in the left sidebar. You can also go to Groups, where you'll see your current groups, and you can click Create Group from here. Either way, you'll see this window open. First, create a name for your group. Now this should be as descriptive as possible so people will know what it's about. For this example, let's say I have a group of friends from work who all enjoy trail running. So I'll call this the lynda.com Trail Runners. You can also choose an icon for your group. This is just a little icon that might help you indicate what sort of group this is. I'm just going to stick with the generic group icon. Next, choose who will be in the group. When you create a group, you have to choose at least one other member to be in this group. So start typing the names of Facebook friends and select them as they appear. Next, determine the privacy settings. You have 3 choices here. Open means anyone on Facebook can find, see, and join your group, and members and non-members alike can see who is in the group, and they can also see everything that the members post, from their wall posts to photos and links. A closed group means people will still be able to find the group when they search through Facebook, and they'll still be able to see who's in it, but they won't be able to join it without administrator approval, and only members can see the wall, the discussions, and other items posted by other members. And secret means your group won't appear in any search results at all, or even in the profile of the people who belong to the group. The only way to become a member of a secret group is to be added by the group administrator. You may want to create a secret group so you can discuss private and personal things, but you may also want a secret group because there's no reason for people outside of the group to see or join the group. For example, my group is just for the people I work with who like to trail run, so I'm going to keep this privacy setting as secret since anyone from work who might want to join the group could just notify me in person or over email. Once you've made your selections here, click Create. And now I'm looking at my group page. At this point, you'll probably want to further customize your group. So I can come up here and click Edit Group. And here you can edit your basic information, your group's profile picture, and your members. Under Basic Information, I can see the group name and the privacy settings that I just created. So I can come in here at any time and change these settings if necessary. This is also where you can set up a group email, which is a really convenient way to send a message to everyone at once, even when you're not on Facebook. Just click Set Up Group Email, and then come up with a name. And that will be the address to use when you want to send an email to everyone in your group. So I'll click Create Email, and from that point on, I can go to any email program that I use and send a message to lindarunners@groups.facebook.com, and everyone in that group will receive my message. This basic information area is also where you can enter a description of your group. If this were an open or closed group, non-members would see this description, and it could help them decide if they want to join or not. But since this is a secret group, only the members will see it, and presumably they know what this group is about, so I don't have to get too detailed here. Be sure to click Save Changes when you make edits here. Under Profile Picture, you can add a photo just like you did with your regular Facebook profile page, either by uploading an image from your computer or snapping one on the spot with a webcam. I have an image that I quickly whipped up for this group, so I'm going to choose File. And here on my desktop I have this image. I'll choose that. And there it is. Just like with the regular profile photo, you can choose Edit Thumbnail and drag the thumbnail around if you like. And save that. And you can see now the photo is being used as my group photo. Now under the Members section is where you'll find your group's current members. And as an administrator here, you can search for members. Now if you have a lot of them, you can type their name into the search field to find them. And notice that each member has a little X next to them, except yourself. So if you need to get rid of any members, to boot them for posting inappropriate things or something like that, you can click the X button to remove them. Also notice that each one of the members has a Make Admin link. So if your group is getting too big to handle on your own, or if you just want to allow other members than yourself to make changes to the group's settings, you can click Make Admin next to the person you trust with your group. You can see this is telling me as a group admin, Zach will be able to edit group settings, remove members, and give other members admin status. So you want to make sure that you trust this person with these responsibilities before you click Make Admin. So I trust Zach, so I'll click that. And you can see that now he is an admin. Now notice there's also the ability to remove the admin privileges. Now this is the only time you will see remove admin. If I leave this page and go back to my group, Zach will permanently be an admin, and I won't be able to take that ability away. If this person no longer wants to be an admin, they'll have to leave the group, and then you'll have to re-add them as a regular member if it's a secret or a closed group, or they can re-add themselves to an open group. In some cases, if they leave a secret group, you won't be able to re-add them right away, and you might have to temporarily turn your group into an open group so they can join it themselves and then turn it back into a secret group once they've rejoined. Unfortunately, that's the only workaround available at this point. You can click View Admins to see all of the admins at once, which can be useful if you have several hundred people in your group and you want to quickly figure out who has admin status. Click View Members to return to the full members view. Also, while you're in here, you can add additional friends to your group. Just click Add Friends to Group and start typing the friend's name. And I'll click Add. Because this is a secret group, the people you add have to be your Facebook friends. If this were an open group, you and other members could invite other people on Facebook to join it, or they could join themselves. If it were a closed group, you and your admins get to approve the people who request to join your group. So let's go back to the group page. Now, another button you'll find here as an admin is Edit Settings. You have the option here to be notified when a member posts or comments, or just when a member posts, a friend posts, or only posts that you're subscribed to. Anytime anybody posts something on your page, you have the ability to subscribe to that post so you can follow any conversations that are happening around that particular post. And if you wanted to be notified by email anytime something like that happens, you can choose only posts I'm subscribed to. But maybe I'm only interested in being notified when a member posts something on the wall, so I'll keep that selected. I have the option here to email these notifications to my Gmail account, which is the account that I use to log into my Facebook account. Or you can go into your notification settings to turn off all group emails. And we saw where notifications were in previous movies. Now, if you visit or manage this group a lot, you can choose to show this group in the home navigation always, and you can see it is listed here over in the left sidebar. Or you can choose sometimes, so when you're visiting the group frequently, it will show up in the left sidebar, but if some time goes by between visits, it will disappear from the sidebar and you'll have to access it through your main groups link. Or you can choose never if you never want it taking up space in the left sidebar navigation. I'm going to leave sometimes selected. Now, the other option here is to receive group chat messages. People who participate in a group can use the chat feature we looked at in a previous chapter, but they can communicate with every member who's online at once. But this also means that anytime you're online and someone in the group sends a chat message to the group, you'll receive it. If you don't want to constantly get chats from your group, you can uncheck this option. Once you've made all your changes here, you can click Save Settings. And just so you know where that is, here's the Chat with Group option. So when I click with that, any messages I type in here will be sent to everyone who's in the group who is currently signed on to Facebook. That is, unless they've turned that ability off like we just saw. Let me just go ahead and close that. Lastly, if you ever decide to leave a group you created, maybe it's become something other than what you intended, or no one really participates in it anymore, it's very easy to leave. Just go to the group page, and you can see the Leave Group link is right here. If you're the one and only remaining member of the group, this will say Leave and Delete Group. But if other people are still in the group, you'll just leave it, but your creation will still live on without you until the time when everybody else leaves the group.